All right, now for the eyes, I am going in with the NYX or the NYX eye primer, and the eyeshadow base is the tan shade here. And I'm gonna apply that all, I'm using a brush as well. I'm using a small, short eyeshadow brush to apply the base. And I'm gonna also use my mirror to make sure that I get, you know, that it goes all over the eye. And once again, I'm showing you how you can transition your soft glam look into a full glam look, okay? And I'm just gonna apply this right into my crease, a little bit higher in my crease here. And I'm patting it and moving it. And the eyeshadow primer helps your makeup to, or helps the eyeshadow to adhere, you know, to the eyelid, to be more vibrant, to show up, you know. Because sometimes if you don't use a primer, your eyeshadow will look very dull. It won't stand out. You won't be able to see the color as pure as it is. So that's why we're using a primer. And the same thing for the face. When you use a face primer, it helps the makeup adhere and it gives you a smoother finish that, you know, for your foundation. Okay, so you see the primer there. This is the primer. This is the way that it looks. And of course, it's a little bit out here. So I'm gonna just pat it with my finger. The fingers are very, very useful. I always have wipes handy or little towels handy because we want everything to blend. And that's what I'm doing. And also keep your brush handy because it will start to crease on you. Your primer will crease on you because it's meant to be set. So just we'll blend. Use my finger again to blend out that harsh line. Okay, so that is well blended. Looking pretty good, pretty good. Okay, and now that we have our primer added, and you could say, oh wow, it looks pretty good. But if we don't set it, then you might as well just forget it, okay? So now I'm gonna go in with my Ultra Pearl Mania. This is NYX, and it does not have a color on here, so I do apologize, but it's the NYX Ultra Pearl Mania. I've had this for a while, but you can definitely use a color similar. This is a gold type of color, okay, a gold tone, and it gives it's like a sheen or shimmer. And I'm going to use my hand to apply. It's like let's see what color it is. It looks gold from the outside, but you know what? It's looking more bronzy, which is fine. You want a color that it looks, let's see. Okay. You want a color that, you know, is gonna blend really well with your skin tone. So some people may use pink, a light shade of pink, or a light shade of a really beautiful brown on the eyelid for the soft glam look. And I'm gonna use like a bronzy, a little bit of a bronzy tone here for my eyelid. And I'm just gonna go in here. And I'm using just a little bit. And I could use this here. The inner tear duct is really good to use. I'm just patting it. So far, I'm liking the way this is looking. I'm going with the other. And I always love to start in the middle and build and blend it out around the sides. Now, if this is new to you and sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, you know, my makeup, if I use a darker color, my eyeshadow, it might fall down and get underneath my eye and then it messes up. No problem. We are gonna go in with our translucent powder or your highlight powder, whichever. And we're gonna set right here. Just put a little bit right there. So that way, if the shadow falls out, it just lands on the translucent powder and then you can just sweep it away. All right, so that's what we're gonna continue to do here with the eyeshadow is we're gonna lightly do that, lightly. And we're blending. And as you can see, it's looking very, very nice. Okay. And then we're gonna go with a deeper tone. Okay, so for our soft glam, going in with like a deeper brown. So I have this palette here. We're gonna go in with this deeper brown here. Using another small brush. Okay, and we're gonna go to the outer corner and we're gonna pat that in and blend it into our bronzy orangey tone. Now you can use whatever tone you love. I know dark skin tones like myself, golds really look beautiful, orange, bronze, even a brown shimmer, like a deeper brown shimmer really looks good on the eyelid. Just to start, these are the colors that would look really nice. I wouldn't recommend, you know, the blues, the greens, you know, you're just starting out, start off with something that is forgiving on the skin tone, okay? So I would start out with a nice brown or a tan shimmer, a gold shimmer on the lid, and you know, you really just cannot go wrong. You'll be so good. You'll be like, wow, I look so pretty, because it just complements your skin tone. So right now I'm just deepening the color just a little bit, and with adding a brown shade. And I really like that color a whole lot. And then I'm gonna go in with, Okay, so then I'm gonna go in because I want to blend it more here. So I can use that same exact color, or what I like to do is I like to use my deep dark powder that I use to contour my face. I'm gonna use that to blend in right here on top, okay? And I'm gonna start from here, and I'm gonna just sweep in where I added my contour. I'm gonna just blend it with a fluffy brush is what I'm using. So I'm adding a little bit of that powder, and I'm just gonna blend and sweep back and forth, back and forth. You can go in circular motions, but I'm just gonna sweep back and forth here. All right, and that's looking pretty good. Taking more of that powder, and I'm just gonna kind of dab the powder on because I had some of that primer still on my eyelid, on that little piece of my eyelid right here on the top. So I'm gonna go in and sweep back and forth, go in circular motions, blend, blend, blend. And so far, like, that is really looking good. This is soft glam, okay? Not too dramatic for me, but for some of you, maybe, oh my gosh, that's way too dramatic. Well, you don't have to use a shimmer eyeshadow. You can use a matte eyeshadow without shimmer. That's natural to your skin tone, okay? And then for right underneath, if you want a little pop of color right underneath the brow here, I'm gonna go and use the highlight tone, and I'm gonna put just a little bit right here, right underneath the brow bone, and I'm just gonna blend that in. So just add just a little bit of highlight there, but not too much, okay? And it's looking good, well blended. And then sometimes I do take my my finger and I sweep up here because I don't want my eyeshadow to, you know, come all the way down underneath my eye. I just want it to be right here in the tear duct. Okay, so that is looking really, really good. Okay. And then what I'm gonna also do is use where did my, okay. We're also gonna add some the black eyeliner that I use on my eyebrows. We're gonna use that also on the underneath the waterline as well. Okay. All right, so I found that. And now we're gonna use the waterline. You do need to be closer up to the mirror, and you're just gonna go in, or sometimes you can hold your, hold your eye down like this. If you can see, hold your eye down and then apply the dark color to your waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the black. Okay, so let's bring in some more definition to my eye. All right, now for this next step, you can use your mascara. Okay, so I currently love the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original in Black is Black mascara. Okay, this is optional. If you want to apply lashes, you definitely can. I have lashes here, and I'll definitely put it into the Amazon link. You know, the natural lashes. So I have these natural lashes here, but it does give a dramatic look, or you can use mascara. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the eyelashes onto the eye, okay? And stay tuned for the next video, and that way I can have some time to apply the eyelash and of course the eyeliner. All right.